Hello guys, in this video I'll explain you a small bug in the AR camera because of which we were not able to view the video playback output properly. The main reason why we were not able to view the video output properly is because the AR camera has a very small far clipping plane. To explain clipping planes properly, I'll just create a new Unity scene. So I'll click on File, I'll then click on New Scene. Next I'll select the main camera. I'll change its projection from orthographic to perspective. After this, if I zoom in on the main camera, then this rectangle which we are seeing very near to the main camera is called the near clipping plane. And if I zoom out, then this big rectangle is called the far clipping plane. Now the main camera can only see game objects, or the main camera will only be able to view game objects which are placed inside the near clipping plane and the far clipping plane rectangular area. To explain this more clearly, I'll double click on the main camera so that I can view the main camera properly. After this, I'll create a cube game object. I'll reset the cube game object at a position of 0 along the X, Y and Z axis. And the main camera by default is at a position of 0, 0 and -10. After this, I'll just add directional light so that we can see the cube properly. So if I select the main camera, then inside the game panel we can see the cube properly because the cube is inside the near clipping plane and the far clipping plane rectangular area. If I reduce the clipping plane area, so with the main camera selected, if I change the far clipping plane area to 5, then at a far clipping plane area of 5, the cube is outside the camera's view. And because the cube is outside the camera's view, or I can say because the cube is outside this triangular area, we cannot see the cube. If I slowly increase the far clipping plane area, then we can start seeing the cube. So if I change the far clipping plane area to 10, then we can now see the cube properly because the cube is now inside this rectangular area. So I think at a far clipping plane area of 10, half part of the cube is inside this triangle and half part is outside it. So I'll just change this to 15, or instead I'll just change this to 500. So I hope from this example you would have understood what are clipping planes and their importance in viewing game objects. So I'll again open the AR video playback scene. I'll click on Don't Save as I've just created the scene to explain you what are clipping planes. Now inside the AR video playback scene, if I again select the AR camera, then inside the AR camera, the near clipping plane is set to 0.01, which is fine, but the far clipping plane is set to only 5. And because of this, we were not able to see the video properly. So I'll increase this far clipping plane from 5 to 2000. And at a far clipping plane of 2000, we should be able to see the video properly. Now, if I deselect all the components inside the hierarchy, and if I go inside game objects, Vuephoria, and if I select the AR camera, so generally when we select the AR camera by going inside game objects, Vuephoria, AR camera, so this AR camera has a far clipping plane of 2000. So that's why we can see game objects or 3D model properly on top of the image target, even if the webcam is away from the image target. But since this AR camera, which was a part of the Vuephoria core samples, had a far clipping plane of only 5, so that's why we were not able to see the video playback properly. So this was a small bug of the AR camera which was present inside the Vuephoria core samples. So after explaining you this, I'll delete the AR camera which I just created right now. And before I click on the play button, let me show you one more thing. So if I open the video target and if I click on the video component, then to this video component, a video player component is attached. And inside this video player, the video which is playing has a name of Vuforia Sizzle, which is this particular video over here. So next I'll click on the play button, and now let's see whether we are able to view the video properly or not. So this time, as soon as the image target is detected, we can see the play button and we can see the Vuforia thumbnail. And if I click on the play button, then the video has started playing. If I click on the play button again, then the video has stopped. So guys, that's it from this video, and I'll see you in the next video.